African countries, you realize that there are so many tribes that forms up a country here in Africa. Like if you look at Cameroon has over 240 ethnicities. Nigeria has over 250 ethnicities that forms up Nigeria. Meanwhile, in other countries, you will see a country that has only one tribe that speaks one language. These European countries, you will see countries that have one tribe. You will see a nation that speaks only one language, and all of them understands that one single language because they came from the same tribe or the same ethnicity. But why is it different from Africa? Today we are going to be talking about why African countries have so many tribes, because back in the day, people only settled down with someone which they spoke the same languages, they practice the same culture and the same religion. So why is it different from Africa? Well, it is not our fault, and today I'm going to be telling you guys why African countries have so many tribes. So please, if you're just coming to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. The main reason why African countries has more tribes is because the Europeans started coming to Africa to look for a means to defeat African kingdoms and African tribes. Now, when they talk about tribes, a tribe is not just like what it is now known today. In those days, tribes are a group of people that are capable in forming an entire country, an entire kingdom. Alright, so the Europeans now had to sit down in a conference called the Berlin West African Conference. Meanwhile, they were fighting each other. The Europeans were fighting each other. But at the period when they realized that there is so much in this continent called the African continent, they had to sit down and talk away their differences and look for a means to team up in order to defeat the African continent, because they realized that Africans had the strongest tribes, the strongest cultures, and the strongest warriors. So that is why they went in and started manufacturing weapons in which they would use to defeat the tribes that they had seen in Africa, that they sent missionaries. Alright, so even though they had those superior weapons, there were still tribes that defeated them, just to tell you that Africans had the strongest tribes and the strongest culture. And a single tribe at that time in Africa could form up an entire kingdom, an entire country. It is not like now, because in those days a tribe is considered a group of people with a kingdom and a culture. Alright, so the Europeans are the ones responsible for why there are so many tribes in African countries, because at the time they started defeating the African kingdoms, they started grouping them together. Like if they go to this place and defeat this kingdom, they will carry those people there, bundle them up and join them with another kingdom that they have defeated in order to form a territory in which they will start manipulating it anyhow they want. Alright, so that is the main reason why you will see there are so many tribes here in African countries. In Cameroon, over 240 tribes, because the Europeans defeated them and bundled the tribes together to form a single territory and a single tribe. So that is the main reason why there are so many tribes in African countries today, as compared to other countries that you might hear other countries having the same tribe and the same language. Alright, so they group the African tribes together and force their languages on them, since they were speaking different languages, so that they can use it to communicate with them. So that is the main reason why there are so many tribes in each and every African country. Alright, so that's what let me share with you guys here today in this video. Please, if you're just coming to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys on my next video, and have a nice day.